Hey everybody, Briwagz bass channel. I'm Brian. Last name's Wagner. Briwagz, get it? Briwagz bass channel. Eddie over my shoulder. Steve Harris not far behind. Horns up. Wanted to do a quick lesson today on a song I was thinking about. I'm not sure why I've been doing songs the last several days, but whatever. Trying to utilize some of the things that I've shown you already in some of my other clips. This song, this lick, really utilizes the first and third finger, and there's a bit of sliding back and forth. So, without further ado, my all-time favorite, probably the guy that I play the most like, I've been told, other than Flea from the Red Hot Chili Peppers, who I also adore, Geezer Butler from Black Sabbath. Talk about the minor pentatonic master of the blues and metal and whatever you want to call it. He just plays great bass lines. They're often very simple, but I don't know how he does it. He makes it sound, complex without it being too difficult, but him and Tony are just the best together. Iommi. Anyway, so here's N.I.B. All right, so real easy sounding. But here's what's cool about it. You could technically play this with your second and fourth finger, right? Kind of. But in order to play it with more power, you want to use your first and third finger. So you're starting with your third finger on the 7th fret, and it's 2 notes. 5th fret back to 7. And then you're doing the little hook. And then instead of going up to sliding up to the 9th fret, Geezer bends the note. So the other thing is too, you're moving when you go to the 5th fret for the little. I use my second and first finger. So it's just a quick slide. Then you could fret each note, right? But he's doing hammer-ons, which is also hard on the bass. Anything. You really have to lay into that. It's kind of like the bit in Dazed and Confused where John Paul Jones goes, he just goes off. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do, that's one that I'll probably get to at some point. But again, very slowly. So 7 7 5 7 5 4 7 7 5 7. Bend on the 7th. So you're almost doing 2 notes. Fret, hammer on, fret, hammer on. fret. So, and that's where they start in as a band. So that's a really cool lick just to play around with. You know, the great thing about intro licks is that they're very identifiable. What's more difficult is actually playing through the whole song and doing each individual part. But that's the way you want to break things down. You know, there's other parts that I'll show you in N.I.B, but in this case, it's fun to be like, oh, I can play that riff, that beginning riff from N.I.B. I can play the beginning riff from Black Dog, or, you know, any of the other riffs that I've showed you. Just keep in mind, this is building your repertoire. And then eventually you're going to go seek how to play those songs complete. I've always said that you can play things, but you're not a bass player until you can play a song from beginning to end by memory. Most times I could just sit here and play through the whole song without using a recording. And that's when you really know that you've got it down. So think about that. Think about that thinking when you're playing. You'll get there. You just got to put in the time. I still put in the time. I've been playing for years and years and years, and I still practice all the time, mostly songs, but I'm still working on stuff, working it out. So you always want to be willing to work it out. Put in the time, do the hours, do the 10,000 hours, and then you'll be an expert, right? Never an expert. All right. Eddie, right there. Beware. Peace out, Cub Scouts. Thanks for stopping by. Thumbs up if you like. Thumbs down if you don't. Comments are welcome, please. Comments. Subscribe if you like my channel. Thanks. See you soon. Bye.